people who haven't signed yet, people who have signed and other schools are after them. There's all kinds of stuff going on here. TJ, let's start with, of course, the guy who still hasn't picked his date yet. Yeah. But I'd love to hear what you might know about Savon Haidider and where that is.
Yeah, so we all know kind of the jewel of the class is Savon Haidider, big time player, number one running back in the nation. So he put out a tweet this past week, commitment date coming soon. We're still waiting. We are still waiting. We do not know the date yet, but as it stands, July 15th, 8:34 p.m., we are the leader right now for Savon Haidider. Tennessee is in this. I don't know if he's going to be committing at the end of July or early August. That has been the plan. Interested to see where it goes. But the good news is Michigan has done an excellent job in this recruitment. Michigan has been considered the leader since January. That has not faded. There's been some schools who have made some pushes like Tennessee. But at the end of the day, Michigan has been the continuous leader. And we add him to the class, boys. That is going to be one to celebrate. Fully intend on doing a commitment watch party. Fully intend on having a very good day party. We're going to have a good ass time. Now, this is recruiting, so we'll see how it goes. You know, we saw how Calvin Russell went. Things happen. But at the end of the day, as it stands, we're looking like we're in a great position. Let's talk about the next player who is committed to Michigan, Malachi Lee. If our boy Matthew Miller is in the chat, he'll like this update.
Yeah.
Texas is pushing. Texas is trying to flip them because they are looking to add one more tackle to the class. Malachi Lee is somebody they are targeting. We're going to have to see how this one plays out. As it stands right now, there doesn't appear to be the only thing that is known is that Texas is going to attempt something there. They're going to continue communicating with them until signing day. And we're going to have to see how that one plays out. The good news is, obviously, he's committed to Michigan. Michigan is committed to him. I do feel Michigan's willing to do an NIL battle with Texas. And because this was their number one tackle to begin with. They have put so much time and resource into Malachi Lee. But this is something we're going to have to monitor because as you guys saw that graphic, Texas is the largest spender in college football right now. So, something to monitor. I just think it's something we should bring to our attention. It could be nothing. At the end of the day, Malachi Lee, at the end of the day, could be like, you know what? I love Michigan. I'm happy here. But the word is that Texas is going to make a run. We'll see how that one goes. We will definitely keep everyone updated on that as it goes. Next player we're going to talk about is Nick Abrams, who is committing tomorrow.
Woo.
This is a Georgia, Oregon, Michigan battle. This is an NIL battle. All three schools are pushing as we speak, even though the word is Georgia has the lead right now.
Mm-hmm.
All three schools until tomorrow are going to be pushing. And who knows if anyone's going to pull a Syracuse 5 minutes before an announcement and get a deal done. So there is a watch party scheduled for this channel tomorrow, I believe at 4:45, I believe. I will be attempting to make it. But we'll see. I do have obligations earlier in the day. I'm gonna attempt to make that one though, because at this time I really don't know. Word is Georgia is gonna, not word, but Georgia has the lead right now. But Michigan is still pushing. Oregon is still pushing. It's not finalized. We're gonna find out probably tomorrow. We'll learn more. But it's something we're definitely monitoring. Nick Abrams is the linebacker that Michigan is most aggressive with right now.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see. I mean, Michigan's really pushing here, but we do have two other linebackers we're going to talk about. The other linebacker we're going to talk about is DK Forba. Michigan is the reason he delayed his commitment. He was going to announce last week. He has decided, or if it wasn't last week, it was earlier this week, something like that. Regardless, he has decided to push this into the fall, into the season, and Michigan is the reason that was a delayed announcement. So, like we kind of talked about, if you watched our show, that's the thing, dude. Like, we really have a pulse on this shit because I was like, with Calvin Russell, there's more resources now.
Mm-hmm.
Once even I said that, then like a day later, Brian Jean-Marie puts out the damn Night King on Twitter. Like Brian John Marie's up to some shit. Like Brian John Marie, he is hearing. He hears Moose.
He hears Moose. He hears the smoke in general.
Michigan 23, he hears you because he put that Night King graphic out there, bro.
Yeah.
But regardless, point is, DK Forba was the other one, and he's looking to announce into the season. I do my opinion on this because there's another linebacker, which John, we should pull up the huddle tape for DK Forba.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
My opinion is this is how I think this is playing out. Now, this is opinion. I believe Nick Abrams is their top target right now. They have Markel Dabney. He's already in the class. This is DK Forba. Very athletic linebacker. Runs a 4.5 at like 220. Look at his speed.
The speed.
I'm all in on some DK Forba. Get me DK Forba.
Tough, physical.
I'm not DQ. But I want him, bro. Like this dude's a dog.
Snap. Yeah, his speed, his ability to just close on these players. That's exactly what we're looking for. And yes, Michigan being the cause of why he delayed his commitment. That's very notable.
Bro, you know who he reminds me of? But he's kind of an old school linebacker. He reminds me of Stephen Tolik, who played for the Tennessee Titans. Then he went to the Lions. He was a dog. They have that same like aggression. I'm telling you right now, if we could somehow pull Abrams and Forba with Markel Dabney, start writing your letters to Brian John Marie. Use a quail pen because you need to apologize. But at the end of the day, I feel we're gonna get Forba as it stands, just because Michigan has made him delay. Michigan's pushing very aggressively with NIL. The Abram one, I'm unsure. I'm unsure because we have two bag schools who are aggressively pursuing Abrams and his decisions tomorrow. Now, just because he makes a decision, which we're going to talk about another player later, it doesn't mean it's over, because it's not. But it's very interesting. Now, the next player we're going to talk about.
Well, real quick, I just want to mention on that one play here, he was a Jedi master waiting for what the offense was going to do, and then he attacked exactly where he needed to. Just perfect. Like he has the speed, he has the intensity, he has the physicality, but something that you don't see as often at this level is the patience. And to have all of that together is impressive.
Yes, especially for his age, right? I mean, it's something that's gained with experience and reps, and he's a very good player, man. I like him. I'm all in. I'm all in on Forba. So let's hope we can land him as the season progresses. All in. Next player we're going to talk about is Anthony Davis. Now, here's why this is interesting. It does feel like, and I don't know this, so we're in assumption mode again, okay? But it does feel like Anthony Davis is the plan B to Abrams. Okay? So I think we have the Anthony Davis, we have the Anthony Davis huddle tape also, John.
Yeah.
If we could pull that up.
Mm-hmm.
So with Anthony Davis, this is actually another good linebacker, though. This is not, look, I put Abrams and Forba ahead of Davis, but in my opinion, Davis is another good linebacker. So I don't feel like here's what I feel. I think Brian John Marie is going to have a good class. I do. I think Michigan is going to figure out this linebacker position this cycle. I think we need to just have some patience here, but it does appear that, to me, Davis is the plan B to Abrams, and Michigan is looking to have three linebackers in this class with Dabney, Forba, and either Abrams or Davis. So at the end of the day, though, these are all very good linebackers. I'm happy with all of them. I really am. Now, do we have the Junior Colson of this class? No. But all three of these dudes have high ceiling potentials. All athletic, very strong, very quick, very agile linebackers. I mean, look at this kid's speed. Look at his closing speed. I mean, he's got some freaking speed to him, man. I mean, he's got that sideline. Look at his closing speed. I mean, it's crazy. So we're good.
He's wrapping up better than USC did for years on defense.
Shit, he should go coach USC. But so in my opinion, we need to have some patience, because I've had some people, and this is not a shot at you, it's all love. You know this. Some people tagging me a little concerned about Brian John Marie. My word is patience here. I think he's going to have a pretty good class. If he can land 2 of the 3, Abrams, Forkba, or Davis, it's good. We're good. It's fucking legit. So I'm happy. I'm very content with the way this is shaping up right now. And it is, and listen, I don't think it's a coincidence that, the Calvin Russells and then now the buzz with all these linebackers, not a coincidence. I think, honestly, Michigan had resources structured for certain position groups, and I think Brian Jean-Marie had to be in patience mode, as what I think. Not, again, that's an assumption. I'm not bullshitting nobody there, but it appears the way it looks, it looks like that. So it does appear that Michigan at least has a green light in linebacker recruiting right now.
Yeah, and again, really the only thing I've said about Brian Jean-Marie is like he's the weak link right now. Like, yes. I'm not saying he's particularly awful, but now where it stands, he's the weak link. But he has 3 opportunities here to build it up, and he has plans, backup plans to his start. He's got his first string plan and he's got his second string plan. So we'll see how it goes. But now he's got, I think, a little bit more resources to kind of focus on closing some of these.
Yes, and look, it's a true statement. What position group is lacking the most this cycle? Who is the head of that position? It is Brian Jean-Marie. But the cycle's not over. The movie is not over. One of my favorite things, philosophically speaking, is when people like to rush to judgment before the completion of a saga or the completion of a cycle. Patience is key here, my friends. Just have some patience. Let's see how Michigan shakes this out. I really feel that we're going to be happy at the end of the cycle. And I'll tell you right now too, if Michigan somehow pulls a rabbit out of the hat tomorrow and lands Abrams, that's a big deal. But if it happens, we'll talk about it because it'll be a commitment show. And, obviously I'll do a player analysis video. But let's see what the boys can do. Let's give some trust. Let's give some support to Brian Jean-Marie. I'll tell you right now, the fact that Brian Jean-Marie put out the Night King tweet is savage as fuck. And he just gained 50 cool points to me. So I'm a big fan of Brian Jean-Marie again. So let's see what he can do. Let's support him.
Yeah, TJ has been won over by the Night King graphic.
Hey, if your gift game is strong, I'm a fan. I love a good gift game, bro. All right, then the next player we're going to talk about, and I see Matthew Miller typing away. Watch out for Texas. Watch out for Texas.
I don't know.
Fucking Texas. Devon Benjamin, number 1 cornerback in the nation. This currently looks like a Game of Thrones battle. You have the House of the Ellisons and the House of the Knights, and they're going to war right now. And it's fun to watch. It's really fun to watch 2 power bag schools go at it. And that's what this is. This is an NIL recruitment. Michigan has come very aggressively here. A decision date is expected at the end of summer, so sometime in August. And we're going to find out. But it appears Michigan has made a very aggressive play here. I think it was 2 weeks ago. The word was Michigan had the larger NIL offer. I am not sure where Oregon stands now. I am not sure if Oregon has countered to the point of matching or exceeding Michigan. I'm not sure at this current time. But what I do know is Michigan's not done. They're willing to continue to play ball. And we're going to see where this goes. Major recruitment here, okay? Go on.
His versatility, he can play safety, he can play nickel, or he can play corner. He is an extremely versatile athlete, and we could really use him.
He is what I like to term, and I've not seen anybody say this, so all credit to me. I'm just kidding. But Jabril Peppers light is what he's.
I do remember that. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I really believe that, man. And he'd be a freaking hell of an addition to this. That defensive line. Oh my God, bro. With Dorian Barney and Andre Clark. And if we get the next guy we're about to talk about, who we all know I love Jordan Deck. We're about to talk about Jordan Deck. Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, like this is serious. Listen, Devon Benjamin is in the hold on Jordan Deck. Devon Benjamin is in the class of Savon Haidider, Carter Meadows, and Calvin F.U. Russell. Wait, let's not get We saw what happened to Moose. Moose took some bullets on that one, but all love Moose. But at the end of the day, reality is Devon Benjamin is a big time player. Let's see if Michigan can land that, because if they can, we're doing another party. We're gonna do back-to-back parties. We got Savon Haidider, we got Devon Benjamin. We're gonna be partying. So let's see how that one goes. Let's see how it plays out. We got some time there, but Michigan is making an aggressive play. Now to one of my favorite players. I thought he was gone, John. I thought he was gone. I cried. I'm not gonna lie, I shed a tear. I'll admit it. I was very sad when Baylor landed. Jordan, break your face, Deck. Look at him. Oh, you just died, bro. Oh, y'all want to see a dead body? Watch Jordan Deck highlights. Jordan Deck is that dude. I'm a huge fan of Jordan Deck. One of my cycle crushes. You watch us,
He goes for it every single time.
Even though Jordan Deck has committed to Baylor, Michigan says, I don't care. I will steal your girl. So Michigan is making a very aggressive play right now as we speak. Right now, for Jordan Deck to flip him in the class back to Michigan. And I absolutely love it, because this was my Marquise Davis of the cycle. Marquise Davis was the running back, not this cycle, but the cycle prior, who I absolutely was in love with. Went to Kentucky. Then he goes to freaking Missouri at the end of the cycle. And now, he's gone. Jordan Deck was another one. So was Travis Johnson. I've had a few crushes this cycle, but Jordan Deck is one of my favorite players, and I feel fits the identity and exactly what we are looking for on the back end of this defense. And when you have a safety who can play on the back end, come up and stop the run, fill the gap, this kid is all around. I feel he's actually a special player. I think he should be ranked higher. And if Michigan can land him, it's just going to make this defense that's already, we know the defensive line is elite. It's elite. You add these potential line, just envision this with me. This elite defensive line with adding a Forkba, with a Dabney, and maybe an Abrams, but if not an Abrams, then a Davis. And then you have on your back end Andre Clark, Dorian Barney, Jordan Deck, and dare I say Devon Benjamin. Oh my God, bro. Like I'm gonna be through the fucking roof. I will be through the fucking roof, bro. We might even do a 24-hour stream. I'm serious, bro. That's epic. So
talk about Game of Thrones. That's the whole army of the dead right there,
bro. I'm just saying, like, and its potential, like, and that's the thing. Like, this isn't like some people make these unrealistic class projections. No, this is realistic. This is highly probable, actually, or highly probable. It's probable. I don't want to say highly probable, but it's probable. And Michigan is either one or two on all of these guys, and Michigan's very aggressive here. They are looking to end this class very strong. And I'm going to tell you, man, if they can do that, and you can add Savon Haidider on that offense with these wide receivers, I mean, like, guys, I'm so serious about a national title in the next 3 years. This is how you do it. You freaking load up on both ends of these defense. I'm going to tell you, Wink ain't going anywhere, bro. Wink is the 5th highest defensive coordinator in all of football. No NFL team is going to. I should probably watch my mouth, because watch him like have the #1 defense this year, and then I don't know, maybe the Chargers, maybe Jim Harbaugh steals another one right after Jesse Minter gets a head coaching job. I don't know, but like, point being is, we appear to be in a position of long-term sustainability, and with these kids we're bringing in, Michigan is going to be a effing juggernaut. So I'm just excited. I'm amped up. I love where this class is heading right now.
Yeah, don't put that evil on us, Ricky Bobby. We gotta keep Winky around. But yeah, I mean, listen, I think Michigan has been on an absolute tear in the recruiting trail. Obviously the Calvin Russell whiff was still great for Voice College football, because we had like 90,000 people checking this out across all of the channels. But still, Michigan picking up some major pickups on offense, on defense, and could very well still be a top 5 to 7 class, which would be incredible.